Hmm. Hmm. How very bizarre is that? Well, now it's magically working on YouTube again. I just keep turning things off and on again in hopes that it fixes it, you know? At this point, we're just experimenting with it, because it's all just, God, it's all just, it's just bad, bro. Well, the YouTube's streaming again, but it's not, I've missed over like an hour of footage on it. Didn't I say that somewhere? I swear I was joking about that. Well, yeah, that's something. Maybe the Twitch will magically fix itself now? Probably not. I imagine I jinxed it. I imagine I did. Well, let's just continue going for a little bit. Let me finish up my snack. Oh well. Oh. Back to getting shafted by technology. But no, honestly, at this point, my philosophy is, I don't really. It's a dumb philosophy, but I only do the main campaign shit when I stream, so I'm just gonna keep doing it, even if it's completely fucked. I just want to play the main campaign. Ain't got any other shit I want to be doing with my life, so yeah. I'll just fill in everyone in next time I stream, I guess. Previously on Dragon Ball Z. Well, if it isn't my favorite adventurer, welcome back, Acheron. Lady Benfilia awaits you within the solar. Please enter at your leisure. It's weird that, like, sometimes I say leisure, sometimes I say leisure. Leisure sounds a bit more like posh. Or is that just me? It just sounds like the type of, like, the way they would say it in universe. I'm given to understand that the matter of Ramu has finally been resolved. Why are you here? Why do you keep propping up everywhere? I fear resolved bespeaks a permanence we cannot rightly claim. Yet I am well satisfied that the Lord of Leven will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. How fares the investigation? Well enough, Thancred is sparing no effort. They are many in one, just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still. I see. I've been meaning to ask, but is Elisee quite well? I feel as if I have scarcely seen her in recent days. Oh, you haven't, and nor have I. Alas, Elisee has chosen to walk her own path, stubborn girl, but you may be assured that our destination remains the same. And on that note, I take my leave of you. I trust the Baldesian report will serve you well. Is this guy a scion or not? Is he just affiliated with them? He's not like an actual one. I take it we can proceed as discussed. Why do you ask? You scarce need my permission to act. You're gonna like Sparta kick the doors on me? Oh no, they open inwards. Never mind. Hello, Twink. I'm gonna start calling you Twinkle Toes. It's good to see you again, Acheron. Been a while. Oh, I've got the clap. I've been looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in the 12's Wood. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly you have done the Scions proud. With that, we can strike Ramu from the list. Who's next? The Sahagin and Leviathan? I saw that there's like a really big fuck off Leviathan raid at some point, but I don't know if that was like a really like endgame version, because there's like different difficulties for them. Or some shiz like that. The Lord of the Wall has not answered his minion's call of late, nor is he expected to do so. The Lord of the Wall has not answered his minion's call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the future, or near future, or whatever he said. While the Sahagin remains as aggressive as ever, they lack the quantity of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the Sylphs, we can leave them to their own devices, for a time at least. For a time bears repeating, we can ill afford to fall complacent. Unless we know the minds of the beast tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty when the next primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, you must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. Any word on Titan? Attack on Titan. The Maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long, you may depend upon it. Indeed. So then, of all the known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with... Gridania. Wait, I mean Garuda. Who is the primal of the Ixal who lived near Gridania? Yes, that's what I meant. So many moms to cover. Would there a more efficient way to conduct our surveys? Were he still with us, we should not long have wanted for a more practicable solution. It's the fact that I have a stream elements notification sign that my I haven't fixed the issue and that shit's still fucking DCing all over the joint. I imagine so. What a catty wampus. She's not wrong there. Where in the world are you, Chief? Who's this? But one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the sylphs under the sage guidance of the Seed Seers. I bid you all enjoy a moment's respite. You have earned it. Washa. Is there something else I can run? I don't know, I got like a purple crystal or something. Beg pardon, a man named Lahabreha, sporting a red mask and robed in black. 12 preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Asians took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? Gods, this bodes ill. We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this Lahabrea. Learn all we can of him and his designs. I dread to Oh my god, Tataru just got decked. Tataru! You can't escape me! It's a ghost! Oh, is this cunt? You're away from home? A sylph in Fanalan? At long last, this one finds walking one Acheron. This one is most dependable of these ones. It is sent by Elder One Frixio to help walking ones. This one is called Naraxia. This one comes as a friend. Let these ones be friends. Friends. A pleasure to meet you, Naraxia. Can you even survive in this climate? I feel like you'd burn up in the desert. And go brown, shrivel up and die. What is that? That posture, Thancred. Yes, I would like to enter the solar again. After I was so rudely interrupted by a fucking Cabbage Patch Kid. Wassa! Yes, Tataru is as ready to express her fright as she is to express everything else. Not all of us are forged in the same steel as you, I'm afraid. But it takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me to no end to see ours continue to grow. One by one, the people of Eorzea are beginning to unite, Acheron, drawn to the hope that shines within you. Yet a darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the Ashian's presence, but that they have grown so brazen as to carry out their work in plain sight fills me with a sense of deep foreboding. Phone's going all cray-cray again. Who would have thought it's my Twitch being fucked? How infuriating. Oh, alas, what can you do? Ba-doop-ba-doop-ba-doo. I'm afraid there is no rest for the weary, Acheron. We must delve further into the motivations. Where's your motivation? Of the Maxman, the Ashian known as Lahabrea. This is an ideal moment to do so, while our hands are not bound dealing with another primal. At present, we know little else about the Ashians, only that destruction follows in their wake. I should not be surprised if these beings are behind the chaos. Professor Chaos. That wrecks the realm. If my fears prove to be reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. Earlier, I sent word to each Grand Company to solicit cooperation. The Immortal Flames responded to the effect that they have information on a potential sighting. This is intelligence that we can ill afford to ignore. Go speak with Flame Commander Swift at the Hall of Flames in Uldar to inquire further. How you go about the investigation thereafter, I leave wholly to your discretion. But whatever you do, never forget that we are dealing with the unknown. You cannot take too many precautions. Be safe, Acheron. Okay. Dee-ba-dee-dee-doo. Let's leave the solar. Yeah, maybe we'll stream, I mean, I've been streaming for about 2.5 hours, I think. Maybe we'll do about 3. We'll see. Because I actually want to make decent campaign progress so I can unlock more shit. But I don't want to do too much because my stream's fucked and I don't know why. What's this guy? Braving new depths. Well, there's only one way to find out. Well, I'll pick it up because blue quests unlock new things. That's good. Hello, adventurer. You wear the expression of one who seeks new battlegrounds to hone your burgeoning skills. Do not ask how Nedrick knows. He simply knows. Now tell me, are you perchance familiar with the sunken temple of Quan? Maybe? I don't really know. I will not hold it against you if you are not. The ruins only surfaced when the calamity split the ground asunder. After all, any road is a popular destination these days for adventurers looking for new frontiers to explore. If you're keen to join them, why not make the journey to Southern Fanalan and visit the temple for yourself? What with the many dangers that lurk within the immortal flames and keeping close watch over the place, but a Lalafell by the name of Bibi Moo should be able to offer you passage. Don't know what that is, but I want it. Maybe I'll do that in my spare time if I have any. We need to we need to go to Uldar, do we not? Which shouldn't be too far away. It's not that far away at all. This Chocobo Keep should actually take me there. Nice. I also need to reset my home thing. Next time I'm in Leminsa or some shit, I need to swap my home waypoint. That's the sound of me sucking up a bottle, don't mind me. But no, a lot of my travel, I can Chocobo quite easily to places. And I kind of have certain routes like mapped out now in my head. And I have a decent amount of money and shit. And like I have a quick mount. So having my home one in wherever the fuck it is, in Bumblefuck Nowhere and all that, just doesn't really make sense. It's better to have it on one of the big major cities where it all connects to shit. Like Leminsa. Maybe if I pick up another class, depending on what class it is, and depending where they're from, I could put the home there. Because I would do it Leminsa, but I've kind of already done all the rogue stuff. Now I'm doing the ninja stuff, but that's in a different area. But you have to do so much back and forth between those bits, you know? I don't know if it makes sense to have Uldar. And the reason it makes no sense is because I have all those teleport tickets to go to the Scions of the fucking Seven Flames, whatever the fuck they're called. The Scions. They've got such a cool name, but I keep forgetting it. There's so many things to remember in this game. But no, I can just do what I'm doing right now. I can just teleport to the Scions to get to Uldar quickly, and then I can just Chocobo here. So it doesn't really make sense to even have my TP in Chocobo. I may as well have my return in either Gridania or Limsa. Oh, those star mammoths. I was wondering why they had a thing on their head. It's, I picked up all the, like, the quests I could in Uldar. All the blue ones. So I picked up, like, oh, so you want to be, like, a pugilist, quest. Just thought I'd just, you know, get them out of the map. I should actually have a, I don't know if I do or not. My gladiator's past level 30, so it should have the rank up quest, but I never did see it. I had a luck, but yeah. Maybe I'll have another luck. It would be... It's not going to let me toggle it, which is annoying. Where the fuck is the Gladiator Guild? That's there. See, there's not like anything there. Which I don't really know why there isn't. Because the second I got level 13 Rogue, I unlocked a ninja quest. But I didn't get the same for Gladiator. I'll have to research that one, because you should be able to turn into a paladin. The Masked Man. Ah, you are come on behalf of the Scions, of course. Yes, as you've already relayed to Lady Minphelia, there has been a sighting of this rogue near about Eastern Fanalan. A brass blade stationed at Highbridge described him in detail when he alerted us to suspicious activity. I would point you to the witness, but I'm afraid he died not 2 days ago, slain by a marauding horde of quackwort. Fate can be a cruel mistress, ain't that the truth? But do not be too quick to despair. Being situated on a trade route, Highbridge sees its fair share of travellers. Folk are always coming and going, and some among them may well have caught a glimpse of your target. You could do worse than to speak with a merchant named Hihibaru. The fellow's always starved for customers, and he'd no doubt welcome your attention, whether or not you have coin or all the mind to spend it. That was quite useful information, thank you. I'm going to check my journal. Well, what I'm going to do quick, I don't know if this will do anything. I'm going to equip my gladiator. I'm going to probably do that, because that's a bit different. I'm going to check my journal. Do I have some sort of gladiator quest? It would be here, and it's not. I don't have a gladiator quest. But there's also not one of the guild, and I don't know why, because it's fucking level 31. So I should have the paladin quest, I thought. I must be missing something. Not like a big deal. Guess it's just different from the stuff. From my stoof. Hang on, my fucking restream's dying again for whatever fucking reason. Couldn't tell you why, bro. My chat's killed itself. I cannot see chat. I can now see chat. Bro, it's so weird. Everything's breaking, and I haven't touched anything. I don't know why it's all gone to shit. Not that there's probably going to be a chat. I scared everyone away with my dog shit connection, but... Damn shame. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, though. I always said, you know, you get fuck all views. You know, you have a dead stream, it works flawlessly. The second, like... The start of the stream was, like, absolutely bustling. And then, unfortunately... Bad luck after bad luck happened. Misfortune upon misfortune. But no, I don't have a fucking... I don't have a paladin quest, so I couldn't really tell you. Couldn't tell you. I'll swap back to no, that's the wrong thing, stupid cunt. Swap back to ninja. Don't believe I have anything. Oh no, I do. Right, okay. Shadow of Darkness. Where the fuck is that? Eastern Fanalan. Oh, well, you know what? Ironically, I actually have... I can return there. I was just talking about changing my home waypoint, and then the second I say that, I suddenly actually have a use for it for once. Ain't that something? Still a bit of a trek away, that's what we've got chocobos for. Boo 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 boo. I wonder if my chocobo's faster than the chocobo like keep. Or if there's much in it or not. Who knows? Not me. We never lost control. Your face to face with the man who sold the world. Don't DMCA me, please, YouTube. I've unironically had copyright warnings just from like humming tunes before. It's crazy, bro. The world we fucking live in. Singing Fallout songs. But they seem to have stopped that, to be fair, for all. There was a period where they were absolutely ravaging me. But now they're kind of chill. I say that, but probably jinx that as well. Welcome to Highbridge, adventurer. Whatever you seek, I, Hihibaru, can provide it. Probably. You're after a masked man. I'm a masked man. I'm not sure I have one of those in stock. Oh, you're after a masked man. Why didn't you say so sooner? Such an individual might have featured in one of the many rumors I've heard. If you linger a while, I'm happy you'll learn a thing or two, eh? You're going to give me cans of open paint. When the Order of Naldfal began excavating the ruins below, I had hoped that Highbridge would turn into a bustling hub for pilgrims, but thanks to the nigh-endless beastman raids, folk are too afraid to come within a mile of here. I sold everything I owned to get my venture started, and I'm loath to give up without making an earnest effort to stick it out, but if things keep going as they are, I'll be bankrupt before the moon is through. Whining won't do me any good though. No, for my business to survive, I need business. Right, speaking of which, perhaps you'd like to browse my wares, spend a bit of coin to help a struggling merchant. The Masked Man Bar. Foul, take your bloody masked man. I know what I said before, but vague rumors are all I've got. If you want to know about him, go and ask the other merchants. Bro, I literally cannot purchase stuff from you. What a merchant. Even if I wanted to support local businesses, I couldn't. I've heard tell of the Masked Devil. Seems he's been appearing not only around Highbridge, but elsewhere about Fanland too. Enough folk reported seeing him to convince me he's more than a figment of the imagination, but little is known about him otherwise. Cool story, bro. Boing, boing. Yeah, it would have been quicker if I just chocoboed that bitch. Where the fuck is, Oh, I see. Don't jump. On the trail of a masked man. I've heard of him, but only in hushed tones and faint whispers. It said he wears a black hooded robe and looks right suspicious. And that's about all I can say, little veritas. Do. Hop, skipping and jump and all that lot. Have I seen a masked man wearing a dark robe? No, I haven't, nor do I wish to. Business is bad enough without shady characters lurking about. Folk have been giving Highbridge a wide berth because of all their Quaquan raids. None but the most devout of pilgrims are willing to come here anymore. Oh, that wasn't very enlightening, was it? Mirror, 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 mirror. Can I like handbrake turn on a chocobo? Skirt! I'm back. Judging by your expression, I take it you didn't learn much of use. Like, I'm sorry for my rudeness earlier. It's just that things are tough for us merchants at the moment. The Quaquan raids are so constant, so organized, we're beginning to suspect that someone is orchestrating it all. I tend to put my own welfare first, like most of us do. But that doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I promise to keep an eye out for your masked man. If I see or hear anything, you'll be the first to know. Oh, that's cool, I guess. I finally got some honest-to-God's information on your masked man. Why so confident? Because I saw him with my own two eyes. I was out for an evening stroll, minding my own business, when I noticed a column of smoke rising from a cliff over at Falls Respite. Curious, I took myself there to find a masked man. Your masked man, I'm sure of it, standing by a fire. As if in answer, some Quaquan appeared soon after, and the group began talking at length. I'm afraid I was too far out of earshot to hear much of anything. After the group had dispersed, an idea came to me. If you were to use this smouldering coal to start a fire, you might be able to arrange a similar meeting. It will be dangerous, I shouldn't doubt, but you've proven yourself more than a match for a pack of rats. So what do you think? That's some sound, reliable information, even if I do say so myself. Well worth all the lingering about you've been doing, wouldn't you say? Yeah, you came through for me, I suppose. Pop shagger. I like tweaking on my chocobo. Oh, golly. Now, what a fucking... I mean, let's not sugarcoat it. What a shit stream it's been. I mean, it's been great. The game's been great, but... The 3 hours went very quick. Already fucking 2 in the morning. But what can you do? My YouTube VOD should be in 2 sections. The first hour, and then it missed an hour because I just didn't stream it for whatever fucking reason. And then this section here, I believe. And I don't think we even talk about the Twitch VODs. I unironically may delete the whole thing. Because it's just going to be 2-minute clips. And it's like, what the fuck is the point? But no, all I can really do is apologize for how dog shit it's been. Fuck no, I really, like, I cannot fathom why, because it's never happened before. Fucking, it sucks, it really does. It's... Of all, like, the times to do it, it has to be, like, when I have, like, an actual, like, popular stream that people want to watch, you know? And then Twitch is like, you can't watch it. Get fucked, pussy. That's definitely gonna make me salty. That's kind of, yeah, I'm gonna be salty for a while over that one. Well, I suppose. Well, yeah, no, actually, now I think about it, I can stream tomorrow. I think it depends how good my day is at work, to be fair. If I have a shit day, then I may just, like, go home and scream into a pillow. But, no, because I think I have Sunday off, like I said. So we'll probably just continue story again this time tomorrow and hopefully have a better experience. Hopefully. And then Monday, Monday's a lame day for me because I'm very busy. And then Tuesday I'm also very busy as well. What about Wednesday? But there'll be a stream at some point. I really have been no-lifing this game, bro. Like, seriously. I've basically been doing nothing else. Just all my spare time, every second, is just dumped into this game. Back so soon, were you able to find any clues leading to your mask? Man, I killed a guy. This scroll, it bears a prayer to Ralga, the Destroyer. In case you're unfamiliar, Ralga is the guardian deity of Alamigo, which is currently under Garlean rule. It's highly uncommon for folk of other nations to revere him. I'd wager my last kill for your assailant was Alamigan. It seems this masked man of yours is very well connected. I must confess, the merchant in me envies such a diverse network of contacts. That self-same merchant also senses danger ahead, and darkness besides. Are you certain you'd rather not take things nice and slow here at Highbridge? Nuh-uh. Wow, more die. The Alamigan bandit you had a run-in with is somehow connected to your masked man of mystery. So it stands to reason that if you want to pick up the trail again, you should head back to Little Alamigo over in southern Fanland. Just so you know what to expect, the settlement is a favoured destination for those refugees who couldn't, well, adapt to life in Uldar. The hearts of the denizens are said to be as barren as the wasteland they live in, and for all intents and purposes, it's a lawless place. Be prepared for a not-so-warm welcome. Now, I'm not certain how much a help she will be, but it just so happens I have a daughter who has, relocated to Little Alamigo. Her name is, Hihira, and it shouldn't hurt to, seek her out first. And while you have her attention, I'd be obliged if you could send my love. Not a day goes by that I don't think of her. I suppose this is it then. I had hoped you would linger here a while, call some friends, spend some coin, what have you, but something tells me you're destined for greater things. Wherever it is you end up, I wish you the best. Thanks. Right, okay, where the fuck is this little Alamigo place? Actually not that far away. It'll be, I think it's down there. Methinks. See if I can, like, multitask here. Yeah, this should bring you down into... Yeah, this should be fine. Do. Yeah, once we hit, like, the 3-hour mark on the stream, I think I'll wrap it up. And then fingers crossed. I mean, I don't want to jinx it, and I'm going to jinx it. But ever since I fucked around a bit on Restream and clicked a bunch of random buttons, I think it's been more stable. It must have just been a random blip or something. I couldn't tell you. Something going on. Fucking me sideways. Gherkin my gherkin. I can't sprint in this area. I don't even know why. I'll have to figure that one out at some point. If there's a way, there should be a way to like unlock better movement in these areas. What's this? That's more levs. I don't really care about levs. Normal jar, stronghold. Level. Wow. Okay, stuff's really high level here. Fucking hell. It was the heat of the moment. Thank fuck that opened. I was scared it was just gonna be like, nah, fuck you. Whatever, I do it myself. We'll attune here. Should I kind of want to put my home here? I don't know how long we're gonna be here though. I don't know if it's like one of those one and done places, or I'm gonna be constantly like coming here. Right. From here, I guess we just don't go that way because that's the wrong way, you fucking idiot. This way. Do 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 do. Yo, what's up? Your dad sent me. Oh my yes, Hihibar is my father. He said what? Oh, I wish I could be a better daughter to him. It's just that. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't bother you with family matters, but I am grateful to you for delivering the message. Now then, what brings you here? A masked man. I'm afraid the description doesn't ring any bells, but one of the others here may have seen something. I recommend you first speak with Gundabald, the leader of the settlement. I must warn you though, he isn't exactly accommodating to outsiders. I've heard you're a cunt. You're also an important cunt because you have a cinematic. You kind of look like Koroma if he was like human form. Who are you? State your business and be quick about it. Looking for a masked villain, you say? And why should we help you, pray? I don't know, maybe because he's a fucking villain. Gonna cause a ruckus. We struggle enough without having to answer the whim of every outsider. You're not welcome here. Be gone. Yeah, he legit just banished me. It's crazy. What's that next main scenario quest in the top left that I've only just noticed? Oh, it's this. Never mind, I'm a fucking stupid cunt. Well met, adventurer. I am Giselbert, head of security here at Little Alamigo. I heard Talbot you had business with Gundabald. Knowing the bristly old bear, I don't doubt he told you to bugger off. Owing to their hardships, the refugees don't trust anyone but themselves. Not even my men and I can get so much as a word of thanks out of them, despite watching the place day and night. But thanks or no, I try to help my fellow man where I can. And you seem a decent sort. If you tell me what's brought you here, might be as I can lend a hand. On the trail of a masked villain, you say? Can't say if that sounds familiar. But I have men on lookout for Al-Mujar to the south of here. If there's been any suspicious activity, they are likely to have seen it. I had a mind to take them each a cup of sweet Farland tea as to lift their spirits. If you were to run this little errand in my stead, they'd be all the more willing to tell you what they know. This is kind of the epitome of a fetch quest at the moment. Like, you go to a person, they tell you to speak to more people. You speak to them, you don't gain anything. You speak to the original person, they tell you to speak to another person. That person tells you to speak to more people. No one fucking knows nothing. Hello, Osric. I have sweet Farland tea for you. Well, ain't you considerate? My thanks, friend. What's that, a masked villain hiding among the refugees? Like as not. Me compatriots as live here go about as though they're dead on their feet. It's near impossible to tell what's on their minds. For all I know, they're all up to no good. Didn't really answer anything, honestly. Boing. Angry River. Have my liquids. Ah, this sophisticated aroma. It has been forever since I had a drop of sweet Fanlan. I'm going to enjoy this. What? A masked man? Don't know, don't care. Unless he's got dark, scaly skin, stands 10 films tall, and has the face of a lizard, then I don't give a mummer's fart. A masked man? Don't know, don't care. Unless he's got dark, scaly skin, stands 10 films tall, and has the face of a lizard, then I don't give a mummer's fart. Okay. Do you have anything, or is it... That fucking sucks. Yeah, it appeared I did jinx myself, because my OBS just DC'd again. So my Restream's disconnecting, my Twitch is disconnecting, my YouTube's disconnecting, and my OBS is disconnecting. That's not just a one and done problem. Everything is simultaneously broken and fucked. Which, I don't know why. I'm assuming it's just going to magically fix itself next time I stream. Be a bit fucked if not, wouldn't we? Oh, that wouldn't be very humorous. Ah, you're back. So did my lookouts have aught to share with you? That doesn't sound like much to go by. If you're to get any further in your investigation, it seems to me you'll need the cooperation of the Alamegans. For this, you'll need to win their trust, and that won't be an easy task. Altered? What the fuck are these? Whatever they are. Why are they only level 25 when it's... Oh, it was a... Wait, was it really a level 25 mission? Holy shit, it's only a level 25 mission. No wonder it's shit. So you're determined to press on with your investigation, and I have some advice to offer. As I said before, you won't get far without the Alamegans' trust, and the best way to win that trust is to get a compatriot of theirs, someone they respect to vouch for you. Coin does the talking in Uldar, but the Alamegans are bound by something far stronger, if not as tangible, a common purpose. Look at now, gassing. That purpose is, of course, the liberation of the home from the Garleans. Gundebold belongs to the Alamegan resistance, so your best bet would be someone who's part of the same crew. If you know any well-connected people, you might want to start by asking them. Alright, on that note, I'm going to wrap up the stream. I apologise profusely for the absolute dogshit technical errors we've had. What can you do? I don't know the reason behind any of them. There's many reasons it could be. It's all just a bit fucked, and it's annoying. We could have had a grand old time. I mean, I still had fun, and that's all that really matters, I suppose, at the end of the day. But I just kind of wanted to make as much campaign progress as I could, slow and steady, you know. Because it was at a point where I was playing it in my spare time, and it was like, I was almost running out of side quests to an extent, at least in the areas that I had explored. And the ones I was doing were so kind of just shit and just not that good. And I was just kind of over-leveling, you know? So I was like... I kind of just needed to do campaign stuff to get better gear and to unlock more shit, etc. And no, like I said, I may start another class. I'm going to watch a video or something. I'm going to do some research on the other classes and what jobs there are and see what else tickles my fancy. And maybe just passively level that up. Even if it's just like around level 16, just to unlock the roulette and then just exclusively do roulette on that character. Because if I do it on any of my, if I do it on my rogue or my gladiator, they over level, you know? And then you get diminishing returns on a lot of your MSQ quests or whatever. I just said quests twice technically by saying MSQ tests. It's like when you say chai tea, but when you do your main quests. But no, I know it sucked dick. I know it's fucked. Don't know why it's fucked. Hopefully it magically fixes itself. And on that note, I'm going to skedaddle. So I appreciate any that attempted to watch. And I appreciated everyone that chatted. And all that dandy stuff. And yeah, I'll catch you later. Ta-ra.